an act of faith. Of course, I won't really know now where this blanket is portraying me. Oh, perfect. See, there wasn't even any need to check this. Hello and welcome to another video on spiritual advice from the Barbarian Lunatic. My name is Christopher, and I warmly shake your hand. Somehow that stuck with me. You see, I was talking the other day about that I have the feeling sometimes that I'm reliving the same day over and over again. And today was about, well, truth. And that means sometimes you have to make a lot of decisions based on your own truth. So this series, of course, is called Speaking Truth, and it accompanies us through the rest of the year. But it's not just about speaking it, but also living it. And to live truth means you make decisions based on your inner knowledge, your inner truth, what you know is good for you in this life or right now, for you as a person, an individual, a soul that reincarnated and came to Earth and has a job, right? If you weren't something like this, you wouldn't be watching these videos, because that's what I'm giving you, and that's the reality you tap into when you enter my world. And my world is spiritual, and it consists of energy and living beings. Everything is animate, everything has a conscience, and everything, or consciousness, everything is conscious from the tiniest particle. Because God, according to spiritual belief, is in everything. And I believe if you look then on a molecular level and then an atom, the core of the atom is light. And of course then you can explain it away with quantum physics or something. It doesn't matter. It's about truth and faith and trust. Like, fuck science. Like I said, they're continuously disproving themselves. And today was a day which I tried to live, as most days, as truthful to myself as I can. So I always realize when I am living truth, and that means, I'm in love. I'm in love with what I'm doing. I'm smiling. I like it. And sitting in front of the camera, especially when there's nobody around, I can be absolutely myself. That's why right now I was looking for a place. I was searching for it. Because I know the area, so I was envisioning something. And my feeling led me here, and it said, go there. It's like, I had an image in front of my inner eye, my third eye. And then all I had to do is put in the effort. I have to be active. I get that vision. And if I don't go there and record something, then that's all it's ever going to be. It's just going to be a vision. And that's when I talk to you about the Love Our Children Foundation, it is a vision that I had with certain details. But just like the broad, you know, this is roughly how it's gonna be like, and now figure it out. And I had once a vision of myself, how I wanted to be, how I wanted to roughly look like. Like, what kind of man do I want to be? What kind of a woman do I want to be? What kind of a wife do I want to be? What kind of a father? What kind of a husband? What kind of a friend? What kind of a person? Like, what is important to me? Like, maybe friends are really important to me. And then I have to make sure I'm a good friend, right? In this life, I want to be a really good friend. Whereas for me, friends are not really important. What's important is my family, my wife, my children, and the foundation. And to have these things, I have to sacrifice other things. And, you know, it's not really a sacrifice, but I have to give them up. I have to let go of them, and I have to, you know, allow the universe to conspire in my favor, because I follow my own truth, and then I leave it up to God and, you know, maybe like angels to sort out the rest. So maybe I'm worried that I cannot help my family enough. Well, in this life, it's important to be okay with it, that they're gonna be okay on their own. And I can feel it, like it's screaming at me. But sometimes I'm in a conundrum, and since, you know, my brain is quite adept at solving problems, I believe I can solve conundrums. Because of course there's always another problem connected to any solution. In this case, I want to make a break and leave this up for